Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 25 here on the map that I cannot pronounce. Z-map, that's what we're going to call it. It's a Russian map. And it is March. I skipped my way through the winter time. There was a little bit of snow. It wasn't that big of a deal. It's early spring. Birds are chirping. I can hear them in the background. And I think it's time for us to start considering planting. I was looking here at the crop calendar here, and you can start planting oats right now. You can start planting sunflowers, peas and potatoes we really don't care about, olives, all this kind of stuff. The other ones we're looking at is like corn and maybe beans, sorghum, stuff like that. Soybeans, I should say. There is green beans on here now too, isn't there? Yep. And we might get into our veggie stuff at some point just to kind of mess around with it, but I think it's time for us to look at what we're going to purchase for planters. And right now we've got only like 2 fields that we'd probably be looking at planting at the moment. Then we have to do some cultivating and get ready for it. But we've got 2 fields ready to go. We've got a corn head here that we haven't used yet, which is why I want to plant some sunflowers, because then we can use that. Well, let's look. I was looking at sales. Unfortunately, sales didn't really pan out for us this time around. It is what it is. But we're going to need a planter of some sort. So this is a no-till drill. We don't really need a no-till. Seeing like how big of one can we run. This one doesn't help us. This one's probably getting too big. That's 180 horse. It's expensive though. But it would make planting pretty quick, wouldn't it? This is just one that sits on the back. I feel like... Well, the other thing I guess we gotta look at. This one does seed only. This one does fertilizer as well. Wheel weights on the tractor are required for use. Okay, we may not be able to do that one. That's the big Kinsey that we should probably have at some point. Let's run this guy. So you can do it with the markers or without. Track loosening tines. I feel like that would be beneficial to us. Fertilizer distribution. But we don't have fertilizer. Now here's the question. If we do here, combination. I'm pretty sure this guy can go on the front. And then you can run fertilizer on it. That might actually be beneficial to us. Alright. We're going to do the tines here to help with that. We're going to buy this guy. We're also going to need a seeder of some sort. Yeah, we're going to end up buying this guy. And then we're going to need a seeder of some sort. We got a nice Great Plains one here that does both. I don't mind having to cultivate. I mean, it's not huge, but we're also not running a huge amount of land at the moment. Yeah, let's do that. And then... So we're going to need seed of some sort. We can do it in bags, or we can do it in there. Or the big bags. You actually get more out of it with the bags. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. And then... do solid fertilizer. We're gonna have 4 of those as well. Alright, so which one do we put in first? Let's put some sunflowers in first. I was gonna say, I'm assuming you can fold it. I just realized it is a 9-row planter. That is unusual. Oh yeah, this tractor doesn't... We don't have the ability to do that, do we, with this tractor? So if we come over here, can we customize it? All you can do is wait. Well, I guess that means we should probably start looking for another tractor because, yeah. Not ideal. Alright, we'll just have to run it like this. We got the weight in the front, so it'll be fine. Oh, we can't do it. Alright. Has to be unfolded in order to open the covers. So put seed in. I'm guessing right now we can't do fertilizer, so we're just gonna have to run it like this. We'll probably have to get some sort of a fertilizer spreader. Not a big deal. But between our fields, so like I said, we can do sunflowers in that. And wheat. I think we'll do sunflowers on this guy, and then we'll do wheat on this one. No, let's do the other way, because then if we decide to bale it, or not wheat, oats, we can bale up the straw here if we need it. So we'll do sunflowers on this field, right up here. And we'll switch over. No, I'm going first. There's a lot of people walking. Watch out, peoples. Alright, so if we come here into this field, yeah, we're going to want to do the headlands last. 2 is fine. Of course, not that it matters, because the AI worker doesn't actually leave ruts and stuff like that, but we can now let it do its thing. I don't know if we're going to get a roller yet. I haven't decided. We'll see how much we can get this year. I mean, it'd be nice to get all of the different components if possible so that we don't have to worry about things, but at the same time, we're kind of strapped on cash. I wouldn't mind getting some chickens going too, just because Chickens. Awesome. I don't know. We haven't messed with chickens yet. We gotta look at what animals we have access to, right? There might be some animals we haven't messed with before. So, alright, I'm gonna get some sunflowers in the ground here and some oats. And we'll check back in a bit. Alright, sunflowers are all put in up there. Time to start putting in some oats. Apparently with this drill, it wants 4 headlands. And I guess this one doesn't utilize the fertilizer. I thought it did. I don't know. Was I all wrong about it? Let's look. No, I guess that is seed stuff. That's all veggies. Do none of them? Ah, that takes liquid fertilizer. Do I have the wrong fertilizer type? No, that should be... That's that... Oh. You know what I did? I didn't click this. So I didn't add fertilizer distribution to this planter. So for this first field here, it's going to be seed only. That's on me. I didn't read it. It's interesting how customizable things are right now. It's not a big deal. I can fertilize stuff later. It's not the end of the world. Alright, I'm going to keep working here. And I really hope... we're probably going to have to get a roller because this is going to need to be rolled. But I'm really hoping that these 2 fields here become viable for us to harvest. Because I would like to collect on all of that spinach that's on there. The biggest thing I was looking at, again, is spinach is a all year round crop for harvesting. So I'm hoping, since it survived the winter, that we can harvest it once it becomes available. And if it does, so this has got a stream put through it, so we can probably make a little field here if we want. But I'd like to put these 2 fields together. We're also looking at expanding this if I can. I can probably expand it like all the way to the road, possibly. But yeah, that one needs to be cultivated. It's withered, it's dead. I forgot to harvest that one. I feel like that one was harvestable early on. I'd have to look back at the videos, but I'm pretty sure I made a mistake on that one. So, alright, let's get some oats in. Well, the day is getting long here, and, well, our oat field's just about done here. Definitely been impressed with the AI worker now. It is significantly better than it used to be. However, I will say that the when the worker is utilizing that horrible sugar beet harvester we had, it's not so great. But for cultivating, for planting so far, things been stellar. I am very impressed. And to be honest, the combine operator was pretty good too. So maybe it's just that extra long sugar beet one, and we did get the one that had like the narrowest width. So maybe, you know, if it was the bigger one, it wouldn't struggle so much. I'm not sure. But we've got oats planted here. We've got sunflowers planted. That's what I wanted to say. We'll drop this guy off here right now. think that technically means that we're caught up currently. What I do need to do, actually, is start rolling stuff. No, actually, before that. So I noticed something here. We are going to roll, but soil composition, alright? Needs rolling, right? We get rid of that. And you'll notice there's a significant amount of our fields here that need lime. So I think it might be worthwhile for us to... Oh, it's mulched, that's why. I was like, why is there purple there? Maybe we get ourselves a spreader and we get lime. I mean, we're going to need to fertilize anyways, because if we get rid of the lime here, you can see we've got this is fertilized once, this is fertilized none. And then, yeah, that's where we're going to be. So, let's grab ourselves yield improvement here, fertilizer spreaders. So we've got these guys here. Oh, we also need to change our planter. I just thought of that. Is there anything on sale that would help us out? No. So we got the bigger ones, we got the smaller ones. So this is the only one that can handle lime. So I think this is the one we're going to need to do. And I think we're going to get the bigger spreading bit. You know what? Let's just get the big one, right? That way we're set. We can always make more money, right? Oh wait, we need lime, don't we? Consumables. Yeah, we're gonna buy 8 of them. Because lime goes quick. Then, now that I think about it, rollers. We're going to need a roller. I think this is perfect for what we need. Hold on. Configuration, standard, crossboard. Oh, that's just a different design? You know what? Let's do it. Why not? And just like that, we've only got 52,000 left. Which definitely means we are going to struggle to get the animals that I want to get. Because I do want to get some of the new animals. This playthrough, this map, we are going to utilize the new stuff. And that means, number one, we're going to have to use goats. Because we have goats available to us. Which sounds absolutely amazing, right? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of goats, so we'll see. Oh, they are 2,000. Nice. There's a good chance this is not going to fill up, but that's okay. Lime goes quickly. And the daylight's disappearing quickly, too. That's alright. I can work under the lights a little bit. I'll get the small field at least. Full of lime. And we'll see if big field might have to wait till tomorrow. But my goal in this is we run the lime across it first. Because you can't really, at least in an FS22, you couldn't like lime and then fertilize right away. Because it was like the same process, even though it's different. So it kind of struggled with that. So we'll get the lime going, we'll roll it, and then I think we can fertilize it right away after that, is the hope. But we'll try to get the maximum out of our yield that we can get. At least that's the hope. You know what? I don't think we're going to be able to fit them all in. I think we're at 100%, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get the lights going here. I do have the mod that extends our lights out a little bit, so that's a little easier to see. Just because I felt like the lights were not as good as they actually are. Alright, so if we go here, we want to do this, right? So it's going to be that. Work the headlands on first. Yeah. I'm okay with that. So this thing's going to figure out where it needs to be. We're going to get some lime spread. Let's see how it does as an AI worker with the spreader. Because in the past, I have struggled with lime. FS22 was a struggle getting lime to work out. So let's see what it does. So it's going to be a little line right here. And then it's going to make 2 passes up and down, and then it's going to make 2 passes around the outside, I think is how it's going to do it. So we'll have to see how it does. It's about 2 passes worth. And the best part is, if we turn this off, we can see it's actually making progress, right? Perfect. Alright, I'm going to keep watching things, see how it does. And I'll let you guys know when we're all done liming and we can start rolling. Alright, good morning everyone. Let's see how this roller works out. Kinda curious. Oh yeah, she's big. It's also not gonna pull very well, like, yeah, it shouldn't be dragging the wheels like that, but you know what? Whatever. That's how it is. Pretty good, let's see what the options are. So we're gonna do 1 headland. Start with the up and down. I'm okay with that. Alright, have some fun. Yep, I think it's gonna roll regardless, right? Like wherever it is, it's gonna roll stuff, so it's not a big deal. It looks like it's also not gonna dissipate the lime, which might be a problem. Those guys are designed to break anything up, level anything out. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna have some white fields until it progresses into the next stage, right? So, I don't want to bore you guys too much with all these things that we've normally done, right? Like rolling, liming stuff, planting, like it's all things that we've done throughout the years with all the different games. So I don't want to get you guys too involved with the stuff that we've always been doing. Like I want to check out the AI, like I want to see how that goes. I want to keep you guys abreast to how we're dealing with things. I do want to get back to building our shed. I do like the idea of having that ability to supply items, and then, you know, that's what counts towards building it. Like that's really cool that you could actually like build your buildings. But we also don't have the ability to build them yet. I mean, we could probably look into some of our contracts here, and obviously these guys look really nice for making some money. But I don't know. For now, it's like, not really worthwhile. Where was it? Yeah, some decent fertilizing fields. You lease it for $1,000, or you just call it good. I don't know. I'm not super excited about any of the prices, except for some of the bale transport. But obviously we can't do that unless we have another tractor. So I'm still watching for sales. I'm hoping we can get some sort of a tractor out of things. We'll have to see. But for now, I'm just going to hang out here. I'm going to roll some fields and we'll see how things progress. I know we're coming up on a little bit of time here on the episode, so we'll probably have to cut things short. And if the spinach does come available for us to harvest, it's going to have to be a next episode problem. You ever notice that when it's partly cloudy like this, you actually have sun patches? Did you see that little sun patch go across? Like, you can actually see, like right here. You can see sun patches going across, like it's sunny. That's so cool that the lighting does that. That is a huge upgrade to what the previous version did. I do enjoy that. You can tell things are starting to break up. Let's try to get out of the way. Like, yeah, you can see the clouds moving across. You can see the different patches here. Like, to me, that's impressive. I do like that. Alright, I got this field. I got this field to roll still. That field over there. I'm going to try to jump through here. Oh, yeah, that's right. The building is there, but it's not there. I just forget about that. This field I decided to run through with a lime because we're going to need it anyways. There is 2 stumps here that we're going to have to probably dig out. There are 2 that I missed. I didn't know that until I dug them. It's probably not that big of a deal, but oh well. So, alright, I'm going to keep rolling here and we'll see where things take us. Well, it turns out when you roll a field like this, it doesn't get rid of the fertilizer. Oh, lime, I should say. But we already knew that, so I'm going to wait to fertilize them for the next month here. Next stage of growth. I did decide to put some oats into this field here. To be honest, we're probably going to expand our farm here into this field. So putting oats into here lets us harvest it, but it's going to harvest early in the season so we can then turn it into buildings if we have to. Not a big deal. But what I want to look at here is chickens. I want to put some chickens into here. I don't know if we want some 6-month ones. We can get some really little ones. Does it specify? Oh, 20. So, let's see here. Let's do 10 of these guys. Let's do 9 of the young ones because they're cheap and they'll come in later. And then the rooster, I believe, increases egg production. So we're going to get 1 rooster, alright? So they can hang out here. We got some little ones. So that would be our fill point there. So if we go here and we look, we have no food. They like wheat, barley, and sorghum. You know, I didn't even look. I probably should have. If we go to animals. Alright, so we can buy wheat. I know I'm not supposed to be able to carry this, but we're just gonna bring this across. Oh, I should also mention too, we ended up putting the fertilizer portion onto our drill, so it is fertilizing that field over there. So if we do this, it's going to take the whole pallet. Because if it did, that'd be... No, it's not. Alright, fair enough. We're just going to leave that there. Alright, so we got 750 capacity. We'll have to wait. Alright, so it shows that it's at 6 months they can start reproducing, so I'm assuming they can start creating eggs. So I think we're just going to wait for them to do that. This guy's going to finish up here. That's probably all we're going to end up doing for March. I'll probably roll this field so we can get that done. But we're going to have to go into April here and see if our spinach actually ends up being viable for harvesting. I would like it to be. Although I guess on the sugar beets we kind of broke even, didn't we? But I would much rather attempt to make a little bit of money on it, if possible. Doesn't hurt to try, right? I think we can get some smaller stuff for... oh no, actually, for vegetables we can't. Spinach, we only have one choice, so... But at the same time, we have 2 fields. So maybe the one choice will make do? I don't know. We'll have to find out if we get to that point. But, yeah, I'm going to finish up this field here. Thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, as always, take it easy.